Hey, man. On my way to work, day before my birthday. Shit, what's going on? Not too much. I am a week sober. Whoop whoop. I feel pretty good. I have, damn, I don't know, like, I just think a lot about, like, relationships a lot lately, and when all this shit, I don't know if I've already said this before, but for whatever reason, it was in my mind. Last night, I knew I wanted to record something, but, like, I was just thinking about today, it's like, you know, like, I just trip over these females and shit, it's like, I've never been in a relationship where, like, she was 100% faithful. And me either, for that matter. You know what I mean? So, and I'm not sitting here trying to pinpoint, like, oh, it's their fault, it's my fault, whatever. I'm just saying, like, as an inherent fact. And, so it's like, why get tripped up over it? Why let it control and fucking, you know, occupy so much space in my mind and my time that, like, really, it should hold no place, you know? I know right now, like, I'm trying to focus more on, like, my development, which I am doing. Like, I'm going to the fucking gym at least twice a week, more often recently. I'm pursuing my dream, even though it's slow steps and it's it's kind of clunky and clumsy, but I am going in that direction. So, even though, like, it doesn't feel like I'm doing much, I am. And sometimes I feel I get that what do they call it, FOMO, the fear of missing out. I feel that a lot more. It's actually more that than anything. Like, yeah, definitely horny. That's the big thing. If I'm being fucking completely honest. God damn, come on, dude. I get what you did though. I'm being completely honest. It's like, yeah, I'm horny, but I also have, like, this fear of missing out that, like, well, everyone else is fucking getting laid, but I'm just sitting here fucking turning into an incel. But then I have to, like, remind myself that it is voluntary. It's not involuntary. Like, if I really wanted to go get some fucking pussy, I could. I'm choosing not to. But, like, I don't know, but, like, for whatever reason, like I said, I got this FOMO, like, this shit that's kicking into me. It's like, where it's like, oh, if you don't hurry up and go get it now, like, you'll never get it again. You know? Which I will say, like, when you're getting pussy, it's easier to get it than when, like, you've had a dry spell and then you try to get it again. I've always had, like, this hurdle that I've had to get over, and it's always been for whatever reason, more strenuous. I don't know if it's just mental or whatever the case is, but it's just that. What else? I'm just working at the steakhouse, really close to paying off my bike. By this time next month, it should be done. At the latest, right? If I can get done sooner, awesome. I know what I want to buy next. I shouldn't talk about, like, my plans and shit, but you know, like, once that's done, it's like, all right, well, fuck, what do I do now? So the next thing is I'm gonna buy myself a mic setup. So I'm like a microphone, an amp, all that shit, and that's gonna be my next purchase. The next thing that I'm gonna pursue. So. And then just go with the stand-up comedy shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. So I did it Monday, and it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't good. It was way better than what I did back in, was that August? No, July. It was a while ago. But I just froze up because I was just so. It was bad. It was really bad. But this time I know I did better. Like, it just fucking, just had to, So, I don't know, like I just build it up in my head like it's just this big thing. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I tell myself I need to be like everybody else, but I've never been like everybody else, and that's what made me funny. So it's like I get up there and then I just fucking freeze, and it's like it doesn't work. I think that's it. So. I'm gonna buy that mic and whatnot to get more comfortable with having a fucking microphone in my hand and hearing my own voice and just build that muscle memory, if you would. I don't know how else to word it, but like just have that. So I'm gonna be doing that. What else am I thinking? I'm not talking to any females anymore. I mean, I'll have like little spurts. Like I talk to this chick off Tinder. I talk to this other chick back home a little bit. I play video games with this other chick. Like, but nothing extensive. Nothing that's like, you know, really fucking, you know, pursuing the thing. I think that's what it is. Like, I'm afraid of losing my game or whatever game I have. You know what I mean? My power. And I think I was telling my grandma, it's like I have like this fear. With my grandma and my mom, I was like, you know, that these people just move on, like they're like laughing at me that I'm the last person that they are the last person that I've been with, and it's like they have like this, let's just say, this power over me, and I fucking hate that. You know what I mean? Like I want disconnection. It's like I've severed ties, right? Like that's what I've done now. Because, like I said, I don't care who's in the right or who's in the wrong or whatever. I just have to sever ties. I know I've at least covered that previously. So, but like I haven't been able to fully move on because of that. You know what I mean? And it's like, but then I gotta tell myself, it's like no, because then the cycle just fucking continues. You know what I mean? Then it's like I just go to a next chick, and then it's like, yeah, I could just fuck her and then move on. But like, I don't even want to put in the work for that. It's like no, because I'm focusing on my shit. It's like I'm fucking 34 tomorrow, and it's like I can't just live my entire life just being like, oh, I gotta get that next nut. I gotta get that next nut. It's like, well, dude, trust me, and it's a fucking good time, you know. But like, what's life if like that's all you're fucking doing? You know what I mean? It's like, dude, I already dicked off so many fucking years, so much fucking time, and it's like, dude, I just can't fucking do it anymore. Like, it drives me nuts sitting here thinking about it. Like fucking, I don't know, it's wild. I don't know. I struggle with it so much. But then I get tired of fucking porn too. It's like, well, I don't want to be fucking watching porn for the rest of my fucking days either. You know, like, that's fucking gross. I don't know. I think I'll figure something out. I'm not too worried about it. I don't know what else to talk about. Well, I feel like I'm talking about this female shit. I don't know. So another thing, like I figured, it's like I said, I tried being friends. You know what I mean? Like keeping in contact with, you know, previous girlfriends and all this shit, wives, whatever, previous significant other, whatever you want to call it, partners, and fucking, it just can't be done. I don't know. It's too. It's just stupid. It's like, it becomes too spiteful. Like we taking jabs at each other and all this shit. don't know, like the ex-wife called like what 2 days ago, and like last time I talked to her was like a month before that, and I don't know. Same thing with fucking the last chick I was with. Like, I don't know. Like, I was sitting there drinking some twisted teas. Granted, like, I think alcohol has something to do with it. But honestly, like, I don't even fucking feel bad about it. And I fucking stand by it. All right, because it's like you're just a fucking hoe. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking own it. Be who you are. You know what I mean? Quit trying to sell yourself as fucking one thing when really it's not. I mean, great, I did the same thing, but like, once I got what I wanted, then I fucking, again, I'm not trying to make who's right, who's wrong, right? The point is that fucking, I told her off. I fucking told her off. I was like, dude, she told me she's getting married again, right? And I was like, how the fuck are you gonna get married again when you fucking cheated on your fucking dude? I mean, like, that's what you do. Like, these females just want to get married for the status of it. That's it. They don't want to fucking do it because they actually want that fucking connection and be fucking, you know. I was just fucking disgusted with them. She told me that. I was mad for dude. And same thing happened with the fucking, when I was talking to Ari. Or Kayla. I was mad for another dude. She told me fucking, I don't know if I ever said this, but like, what really fucking pissed me off, not the fact that she was describing how she was fucking some other dude, but like, what really fucking pissed me off was that she was like, yeah, so I was with this girl that fucking cheated on her boyfriend. Alright. And she's like, yeah, well, that guy's really insecure because he follows her around to make sure she doesn't cheat. I'm like, insecure? Insecure is when like nothing's going on and like fucking he's just building shit in his head and he's overbearing and over controlling. How is he supposed to feel secure if the bitch is actually doing the shit? That's what pissed me off, dude. I was over the top of it at that point. Because fucking, and then all the other shit that like mounted up, and of course, like, you can't help but fucking think about all the shit that she done in her past. Both of them, the ex-wife and fucking, you know, the last fucking chick I was with. I don't even want to call her ex-girlfriend because, you know, I will just for the sake of it, but just let it be known, I'm using that term very fucking loosely. So anyway, excuse me. So fucking, I laid into her and then I just fucking hung up on her. It's like, I'm fucking done. Click. I was like, I don't want to fucking talk to you. I didn't block her. I don't know why. It's like, so she checked home like 2-3 days later. I'm like, let it go. And then she called the other day. And then she, I don't know, she's like, I just need someone to vent to. Looking back on it, I wish I just would have fucking hung up mid-call. Like, fuck this. But like, nobody gives a fuck. So it's like, I'm out here by myself, and trust me, I would rather be with someone. Like, I would love to have a female take control over my life, because dude, this shit is exhausting. It sucks. And these women have this fucking energy to fucking do all this shit. I really wish I could trust a bitch to fucking, a female, a queen, to fucking do that. But they are, I refer to them as bitches because that's what they prove to be. So I'm like, well, I can't have that. So I gotta do the next best thing, and that's being alone. So that's why I'm alone. So I sit here and I think about it, I'm like, man, I'd really like to, I can't trust some chick to have control over my life, and then she's all fucking other dudes, put my business on blast, put me out there like that, having me exposed, having me vulnerable. Fuck no. Hell no. For some other dude to come in, take my fucking money, take my fucking, hell no. I was like, you want to fuck my bitch, that's fine, but don't drive my fucking truck. I'd be pissed. Ooh, I'd be fucking heated. I can't imagine like another man living inside my house. I can't do it. I'd go to prison. Plain and simple. Damn, dog. This shit leaking. Oh, you need to pull over. What are you doing? semi was on fire. Fucking just bellowing smoke. Readjust. Is that better? No. It's so bad. Jeez. So, what does one do? It's all about, like, focus on my goals, do all this shit. I do need to find, like, a fucking side piece or two. Definitely. But even then, it's like, I don't even want to fucking hear a bitch talk. I don't want to hear fucking, like, none of that. Like, I don't want to, not only do I not want to spend money on her, I don't want to pay her money. I don't want to pay her attention. Like, none of that shit. I just want to break off fucking and let it be that. How much fucking it's eating up so much space in my life. Fuck, what else do I got going on? Job interview. Again, I'm just trying to work like 2 days a week at one restaurant, 2 days a week at another one. That's it. 4 days a week. Fine, perfect. That's all I need. Like, I don't need to fucking do all this extra shit, fucking whatever. It's too much for me. I'm still, man. I just like. So I took some time off Snap, right? I haven't posted for a while on Snapchat. And I seen this shit, like these chicks that I used to work with, they just sit there and party. Fucking, one's fucking like a year older than me, and another one's fucking like 5 years younger than me, right? But they sit there and like they're just partying, they're just fucking moms, you know what I mean? And I'm like, what the fuck y'all doing? I mean, I get it, like, you gotta have fun and shit, but, like, you should be focusing on fucking, like, building or something. But, like, it just fucking furthers me, because, like, again, I had, like, this fear of missing out, fucking, I felt it. But on the other hand, I'm sitting there, like, my logic brain is, like, fucking, nah, dude, like, what's that gonna amount to? What are you gonna do with yourself? Like, that's the end of it? Like, that's all you're gonna do? Fuck. Alright, fuck on. Alright, no, there is something I want to talk about. So I go to the gym, right? And for whatever reason, I just keep running into fucking people I know there. And while the third person I want to talk about, I don't really know, it was still funny that I ran into him and he recognized me. The first person is, I ran into Ari's sister. Or I saw her at the gym. And she just had her baby like not even a month ago. Like maybe like 3 weeks ago. And she looks like shit. She looks so bad. And not that I have like any personal vendetta against her or whatever, but like, I know, I just thought it was kind of funny. Like, just, dude, she looked, dude, her face is fucked up. Like, dude, she looks haggard. She has like this fucking belly now, and it's like drooping and shit, and like, ugh. And their fucking boyfriend, fucking whatever, like, God, they talked all that shit last November, and now, look at them now. Shit. Whatever. Second person is Alex. And So I met this guy, Korean barbecue, and I swear to God, I'm just gonna put it out there. I swear to God, this guy's gay. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing, whatever, but like, it's weird how he's about, because he's fucking hidden about it, and he like hides his agenda. And he tries to hang out with all those guys and like get us together. And like, but I feel like he has like this, he tries to make it seem like we're just being friends and shit, but really I think he's trying to make moves on us. And it's like, it's deceptive. It's really deceptive. So I saw him at the gym, right? And like, he was like, I was on the treadmill, I was fucking getting my money, you know what I mean? And fucking, dude fucking walks by and like, acts like, you know, he doesn't see me or whatever. I'm like, alright, whatever. For someone that's always fucking like trying to put it out there. And sorry, I didn't know there was tents on this. So so alright, so then I just proceed my workout, whatever. Well, then I see him like peeping at me, like fucking whatever. And like, I can't help but like feel like, you know, what females have to deal with. Like when fucking some dude's just like stalking them at the gym and shit, whatever. I was like, God damn, dude, that's fucking weird. It's so weird. I felt so uncomfortable from this guy that's my friend. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, if we're friends, like, hey man, how you doing? Like, fucking good to see you. Good to see you again, you know, whatever. But like, just how he was so standoffish and shit, dude, it just gave me all the fucking wrong energy. And on top of that, I swear to God, that dude's fucking gay. Not only did I try to get him fucking pussy, I tried to give him this girl's number, my ex. I tried to fucking hook him up. I tried to fucking show him pictures. I mean, you fucking name it. Like, this guy's just so he's either extremely inept and fucking is like a virgin still and all this shit, whatever, or he's secretly fucking gay. It's one of the two. There's no fucking in between at this point. I've assessed enough, and it has to be one of those things. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So he fucking like. So I finished my workout, right? And I'm like, what? I'm like, dude, this is kind of weird, dude. Because honestly, like, when I go to the gym, I don't like engaging with people anyway. Like, it's fucking, not that I'm against it, but it's like, I'm there for a fucking reason. I'm not there to chit chat. You know what I mean? I'm there to fucking, you know, I'm at the fucking gym. So, so then I walk back to the fucking, whatchamacallit? The locker room. I was sitting there getting dressed. Well, then he walks up behind me. Hey! And it just felt weird. Again, it felt weird that, like, he waited, like, until I was cornered. Dude, he followed me in there to talk to me. Because he was sitting there spinning in his head about when he should do it and shit. I mean, he was, like, nervous and shit. But it's like, why are you nervous? Like, and then it's like, I couldn't help but, like, if you're nervous, I'm feeding off that energy. And it's like, I don't know. It was just fucking... I didn't like the energy. I did not like the energy. But I feel like he waited until I was like cornered for him to come talk to me. I don't know. It was just creepy and fucking... I keep saying that. It's true. It's so true. I'm like, alright, whatever. You know? So yeah, so then we're talking, and then like just mid conversation, he's like, "Oh, all right, well I gotta go." And I'm like, God, you're so awkward. God, I never want to fucking hang out with you. Like, it's just so, nah, it's icky. I keep going on about it, but I'm trying to like find the words to like truly describe how that felt and what that interaction was like. But I guess that'll have to do. So then the last person, and this was just yesterday. So I never went to the Gold's Gym in downtown Austin. I always went to other ones. You know, I've been to BK, fucking Pflugerville, I think Round Rock, Cedar Park, down there on Airport Boulevard. I mean, whatever, you know, just all these other ones. So anyway, well, I go down there and I've only seen this guy's picture once, but like, I was at the gym, I'm working out, and I see this black dude behind me. And he looks at me, and I've seen that look before, like that fear, like that oh shit look. You know, not that I'm like the biggest dude, but I'm not the smallest. And like, I know when I'm in the gym, I may or may not come off. I know a lot of people like see me as intimidating, and like, it was more than that. Like when this guy's face registered that he recognized me, and then like I pieced it together, and I'm fucking like 90% sure that this guy was fucking who Ari was fucking when we were together. So I use that term so loosely. I think it was Michael. And because he kept looking over at me, it wasn't like it was just a one-off thing. Dude, I'm 90% sure it was him. Kind of adds up. It's her type, definitely her type. I know she talks about downtown a lot, Gold's Gym. She's the reason I started going to Gold's Gym. So I mean, you know, kind of adds up. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird. But anyway, whatever. Because I don't know, I fucking run into everyone else at the fucking gym. At this point, like, we're at the, you know, these gyms. I wouldn't even be surprised. You know what I mean? Like, it's all just whatever to me at this point. Damn, I did get here early. So an hour. It takes me an hour to get here. So, again, there was like no acknowledgement past that. You know what I mean? Like, it was just like I'm willing to fucking bet my bottom dollar. That was it. And then I can't help but think, like, play the scenario in my head. It's like, what if we talked? I'm like, yeah, well, we're fucking brothers now. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, dude, honestly, the motherfucker did me a favor. You know what I mean? Like, imagine if fucking I took that bitch serious. Which I did, even though I saw all the red flags in the beginning and all that shit. But, like, just because I was fucking horny and wanted some pussy, you know, I was fucking willing to put all that shit to the side. Her doing what she did actually fucking helped me. And his partner too. So thank you. I know it's a trillion to one ever see this, but dude, honestly, it's like this. I'm gonna end with this. Because of that night, I that shit hurt, right? For like, when I went to go fucking see her that night, back in November, last November, like mid-November, she crashed her bike, probably did, and I went to go bring her some chocolate cake, you know what I mean? Like, I was still locked in like hubby mode, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, fucking, because like, I thought we were building so much, and I had no idea like she was still fucking with you at that point. And then fucking she was gone for the night, and I was like, oh, I know what this means. And then I started fucking piecing shit together, like the small little things she said, and it started making sense, connecting dots, you know what I mean? Which turned out to be true, even though she fucking denied, whatever. But I don't know, I sat there on my bike, and I was sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, damn, it hurt. I was like, fuck it. So I moved on. I pressed on. And then the next day, I think she tried texting me. And I think I saw her at work or some shit, because we were working together at the time. And I just told her, I was like, hey, I just need space. And then the next day, that's when she proposed, well, why don't we just be together? And I'm like, eh. And of course, she's wearing that one piece. Fuck, she looked good. That's still my favorite thing that she wore. I'm only a man. I'm only a man. And I'm just like, eh. But, and I did. I continued to fuck with her, obviously. Even through all this bullshit. But the thing is, because of that, it reframed how I fucking saw her and how I fucking operated when I was with her. You know, I was like, all right, so she's not really like this. This is all talk over here, blah, blah, blah. This is how she really is. And I was like, I can operate off that. And the whole time, because, like, we had lots of ups and downs, in betweens, blah, 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 blah. The whole time I was like, why don't you just say it? Just be like, dude, you want to be with other dudes. Like, you want to fucking explore and go do all this shit. Just say that. And she never would. She kept trying to frame it like it was on me. Like, oh, maybe Nick, we should just see each other like once a week, whatever. This chick just couldn't come out and say it. Which is crazy, because when we first started talking, she was telling me all this shit. All this shit that happened in her past and blah, 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 blah. But it's crazy how, like, once it came to, like, her needs and wants now, like, all of a sudden she can't fucking talk about it. You know what I mean? And, like, and she had no empathy or consideration for, you know, how it would affect those around her. You know? But knowing that, I was like, all right, well, I can just fuck this bitch. You know what I mean? Like, as long as I don't become emotionally or financially tied to her, I'd be all right. You know what I mean? And, like, emotionally I did. Like, I did do that. But, like, I'm only human. But the big thing was, like, financially. She tried to get me to move in. She tried to get me to fucking, fuck. All this shit. She tried to get me fucking so many different times to get me, like, fucking financially involved. Like, she was, like, fucking the big one. I remember, like, where I was so fucking blunt about it. She was trying to get the password to my phone, right? And there's a, you know, a number code, whatever, you can have it. Well, then she's trying to access to her face could fucking get into it. And I said, fuck no. Because now you can have access to my bank account. Hell no. She just sat there. Put the motherfucking foot down. Hell no. So, like, from that point, like I said, from that point, I was like, Granted, I was a fool, you know, I slipped a little bit, but nothing like fucking, like, her sister's boyfriend and shit. Largely unscathed. You know what I mean? Once she left, I was able to fuck her. I was able to use her, right? For those 5 months. And, yeah, I spent money and shit, but I was spending money anyway. I was being a fool. I could have been smarter about it, but that's besides the point. I don't live in regrets about how I spent my money. But, like, I could have been like, she could have moved in, and then I could have dealt with fucking that. I could have moved out of my place. I mean, there's so many different things that could have fucking happened. And it's like, even though, like, she did get me emotionally, I didn't allow my emotions to dictate how I made my decisions. That was the fucking thing. Especially my financial decisions. So while I will put my heart out there and all that shit, and it'll get hurt and stabbed and all that shit, I don't allow it to dictate how I make my decisions. I'll say the fucking again, okay? Because it's that important. Because I realize, like, I'm just emotional. That's just how I am. I cry at fucking movies. I do all this shit. Like, I'm vulnerable. I'm weak. But I also have a fucking counter react to it. Well, it's like, as long as I don't get fucked up on the back end of it, I'll be alright. Because now I can just keep pushing. I can't imagine these guys that fucking get caught up and they're like, I can't leave her. I can't, you know, fucking, she won't move out. Because I've done it in the past. Never again. Never again. If anything, I'm making money off of motherfuckers. Well, depending. I don't know. So, I don't know. With that being said, dude, if you ever see this, if you ever see this, thank you. Because, it woke me up.